of all, I want to start by saying a massive Happy New Year to all of you guys, and thank you for all the support you've given me throughout 2015. I can't wait to see what 2016 can bring, and I really hope you continue to follow the channel and the journey. So let's get into it. I'm going to do a beginner's guide to the gym. Is for all of you that are setting your goals for 2016 to be happy, healthy and get active in the gym. So we're going to start off by all the things that I recommend that you do before you get into the gym. So let's get going. So the first thing I recommend you to do is set yourself some individual goals. So these goals need to be measurable, they need to be recordable, they need to be realistic to you, not to anyone else, not to anyone that you wish you looked like, individually to you. Because if you set a goal that isn't realistic, for example, for me, I've always wanted massive quads. But if I was to set myself a goal of being able to leg press 400 pounds, like Dana Lynn Bailey, there's no way that I'd be able to do that because A, I don't have a physique like that and I've never pressed over probably 200 pounds. So it's about making sure that what you set is realistic to you, your training type, your experience. You need to make sure that it's time framed. So are you going to achieve that within a month? Are you going to achieve it within 3 months? Are you going to achieve it within a year? And it's a good thing to try and set lots of different goals. So you could have short-term, medium-term and long-term goals. The short-term and the medium-term goals are there to kind of build you up towards that end goal. And they're things that you can add to, you can adjust as you're going along. So make sure you've got your goal in place and then we can look at starting a plan. So it's super important to get that workout plan in place before you get to the gym so you know exactly what you're going to do, you know exactly what exercises you're going to be doing while you're there and what muscles you're going to be training. Personally, I like to follow a muscle split with my workouts. So I break down my muscles into things like quads and calves, back and biceps, shoulders and triceps, but that is a more advanced muscle split. For you as a beginner, I would recommend splitting it into upper body, lower body and full body workouts, and then you can progress as you go along into individual muscles. So having that workout plan in place, make sure you've got it easily accessible. Either print it off, get it up on your phone. Don't have anything that you need to require internet, because I don't know about anyone else, but the internet in most gyms are pretty crap. So for example, the plans that I send to my online coaching clients, I send them through as a PDF so that they can access them on their phone, they can get them up in the gym and they can see exactly what they're doing next, what sets, what reps, what rest, and they've got everything there right in front of them. You can use websites such as bodybuilding.com, MyProtein, websites such as that. They have lots of example workout plans, they have exercise demonstrations with little videos to show you the correct form. Or you can use YouTube videos such as like myself. I've added some down in the description boxes of my favourites. People like Kylie Rowena, Lainey Bobster, Nikki Blackadder, Josie May. There's lots of us out there that like to share our workouts and you can get lots of tips and tricks from YouTubers. So before you get to the gym, you need to consider some other things. Something that I would recommend you getting before going to the gym for the first time is a pair of headphones. As stupid as that sounds, but a pair of headphones really helps to focus me and get me in the zone when I'm in the workout. So I use the Studio Beats. I have a pink pair, but these are really good because they are noise cancelling as well and they really block out lots of sound. I normally have it full blast, but it just helps to keep me in the zone. I can't hear anything else that's going on around me and it really helps to get me into the workout. The next thing that I think you should do is make sure you get a playlist in place. Get it there before you get down to the gym, play it on the way down as you walk across. Just make sure you're getting pumped up to that music on the way over to the gym. So I like to set my playlist on things like Spotify, or I create just a playlist on my phone. You can search like workout playlists on Spotify, which I really like. And it's completely up to you what kind of music you listen to. Personally, I'm into some seriously heavy kind of rock or rap. That's my kind of lifting tunes. Whereas when I'm doing cardio, I like to go for something a little bit more upbeat. So it's personal preference on that. Make sure you've got a good lengthy playlist that's going to cover you for roughly about an hour and a half. Just make sure you set it to offline so that when you get into the gym and you find that you've got no internet, it still means that you can stream that music. So the next thing I need you to do before you get into the gym is make sure you've got a good gym outfit. And by good gym outfit, I don't mean just aesthetically pleasing. You want something that's going to make you feel comfortable but also confident at the same time. So the first thing that I make sure I've got is a really supportive sports bra, especially if I'm doing cardio. If I'm just lifting weights, it's not such a big deal. But if I'm doing cardio, I make sure that I've got a high support sports bra on to protect our little puppies. You also want to make sure that you've got some comfortable leggings, some shorts, a top, anything that really makes you feel confident but also fits nice as well. You don't want something that's too restricting, you don't want something that's oversized that's going to get in the way, that you're constantly going to be pulling down, pulling up. Just make sure you've got something that you feel comfortable in. And then talking about shoes, you need to make sure you've got a good pair of trainers. In terms of cardio and in terms of lifting, I tend to wear different trainers. My trainer of choice is probably Nike Free Flyknits. I'm a bit obsessed with Flyknits, but Nike Free Flyknits are probably my favourite because they're more of a barefoot feel. So I really like these when I'm squatting or if I'm doing any low body days. So the final thing we need to do before we get into the gym is take progress shots. So first of all, you want to start by taking a front, side and back picture. I mean, you can take these in a mirror as like a little selfie, or you can get someone to take the pictures for you. As daunting and as horrible as it may be at first, it's an amazing way to track your progress. I always do this with clients because weight and measurements can sometimes be quite deceptive. Weight could go up, measurements could go up, but that's not always an indication of how healthy you are or how great your body looks. Personally for me, my weight has actually increased since I started my fitness journey, and my measurements have also increased, especially on my legs. But I definitely look more toned, more lean, and I feel so much better. So make sure you take those progress pictures, keep them somewhere safe. You don't have to put it out there on the internet for everyone to see. It's your bit of progression there. So keep these. I would recommend you taking progress shots weekly or bi-weekly or even monthly if you so wish. And make sure that you put the pictures next to each other. You look at your body and you won't see change because you see yourself every day and you won't see any different. But when you compare the pictures next to each other, you'll be able to see that what you've actually done is amazing. So that is the biggest tool that you can have. So once you're into the gym, the biggest thing that I can recommend you to do is practice. Practice the form of the exercises before you get on to adding lots of heavy weight. You want to make sure that you've got the movement pattern down, you can feel it in the right places. So if you're doing a lateral raise, for example, you want to make sure you can feel it in your delts. If you can feel it in your biceps or your triceps, you're doing something wrong. So lower the weight and just make sure you've got the movement pattern down. Just make sure you feel comfortable and you don't feel like you're hurting or injuring yourself. Once you've got the form down, then you can start adding weight, and that's when the fun starts. So you can really start to push yourself and see that progression in the weights that you lift and also your muscular development as well. Another topic I just kind of want to cover that I know a lot of you will be thinking about is how stigmatizing the weight section is and how it is a male-dominated place. Majority of the fitness community, you guys, everyone that seems to go to my gym and every gym that I've been to, they're all very happy to help, they're all really kind, friendly, and no one looks at you in a term of, oh, you shouldn't be in the weight section. It's not as big and scary as you may think, but I completely understand if you are nervous because I totally was too. I found it easier to go into the weight section when I was with a friend or if I was with my boyfriend. I started off going and training with someone else before I felt confident to go and do it on my own. So find yourself a gym partner and you'll feel much more confident to get in there. Finally, none of this will work if you don't stay consistent in the gym. Make sure you're sticking to that workout plan, you're going to the gym weekly, making sure that you're getting 2 to 3, even more sessions in if you can, and just really focusing on healthy eating, getting to the gym and just making it a habit. 28 days is the approximate time that it takes to turn something into a habit, and once it's become a habit, it will become routine and it will become a lot easier to go and actually enjoy the gym. That's something I want to stress to so many beginners, is that the gym is actually a fun place. It can be a very fun experience And for a lot of us, I'm speaking for myself, but a lot of experience from others as well, the gym is a big release for a lot of us. It's so much more than just aesthetics and health reasons. It helps us mentally as well. It gives us a happy boost, it releases serotonin, and I tell you what, once you see progress, you will not want to stop. It can be a bit of a slow process to start with, because remember, nothing happens overnight, and if it was easy, everyone would do it. Stay on track, stay consistent, stay hungry for your goals, and you will get there. Just make sure you keep comparing your progress shots, and you will see the massive change in your body composition that you're making. And just remember to smile and enjoy it. It's such a fun process, and I want you guys to get involved in it. I have also linked down below some of my previous YouTube videos that I think that you might like to watch. They are some workout clips, some tips and tricks that might be able to help you pull a plan together in the gym. So this is going to be the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up if you did. That really helps the channel to grow. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment down below. Let me know if you really enjoyed it. And I will see you in the next one.